Natalie had her suspicions like pretty much from the beginning of the investigation, but she never really wanted to say anything to anyone because you don't want to doubt a mum who's just lost her child. Like, she didn't want to think that about her friend, but obviously you can't help her gut instinct.
Now, when Shannon was found and announced who she was found with, Karen got questions on this by me and Julie. Now, she turned around and told us
But there had been rumours going around the estate from Craig's family that Karen did actually know Donovan. They'd met a couple of months previous at Craig's dad's funeral, and the two of them even sat on Donovan's knee at one point during the night.
I raised my suspicions with Julie, she raised hers with me, and we kind of said there's something wrong here. We need to get together, we need to meet up with Karen, and we need to question her on these things.
Natalie was really trying to make her feel comfortable enough to tell them what had been happening. She was saying things like, you've known me for so long, you can trust me, you can tell us, like, we'll love you no matter what you've done.
Natalie had said to Karen, you know, I know that you're hiding something. And Karen, her first admission almost was, I can't tell anybody what I'm hiding.
So Natalie put forward a theory about what she believed might have happened. She put this forward to Karen.
Because I think, as I do play the game yet again, I said, you've had enough. I says, you've packed a bag, thought, right, I'll leave him, I've had enough. I'll go away for a few days, let him pack his stuff, get rid of him, and then I'll come back and everything will be fine.
Natalie's theory was that Karen wanted to leave her boyfriend Craig, and Donovan had actually offered Karen a place to stay until she could find her own. So Karen and Donovan planned that Donovan would go to Shannon's school that day and pick her up after school and take her straight to his house. Meanwhile, Karen would wait until Craig left for work that afternoon. She would gather up the rest of the kids and she would join them all at Donovan's house later. Shannon's disappearance, Craig didn't go to work because he wasn't feeling very well. And so when Karen got home to pick up the rest of the kids and take them there, well, she couldn't because Craig was already at home. And to Craig, she was returned from school 2 hours ago. So he was panicking. He thought that she'd gone missing. And so Karen, being the kind of vulnerable, easily kind of led person, she couldn't think of a smart reason as to why Shannon wasn't there. She couldn't give an excuse as to where she could have been. And so she just kind of went along with Craig's panic. And when Craig suggested calling the police, she just did it. And then the lies just all kind of spiraled out.
Well, it's true. And me and Julie looked at each other and went, what's true? And she went, what you said? I said, no. So you tell me how it happened.
Because of what you told me, we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to get arrested and interviewed. So I've got to tell you that you are under arrest. Everybody's going to hurt me now.
So Karen admitted straight away in a formal police setting that she knew that Shannon wasn't going missing. But that was all she'd say at first.
And I know that was coming for a while, but say that again.
Of Karen's arrest, and the whole estate learned that this abduction that they'd just spent time, money, resources involved in, they learned that it was all a lie.
When we found out that she got arrested over it, I was disgusted. You know what I mean? I would have shot, felt right sick, but how could she do that?
People were very angry. Some of them had lost jobs because they'd spent time searching for Shannon. They'd donated money, effort, emotion.
What is your plan? How did you want it to go to plan?
In Karen's questioning, police couldn't quite believe that she had phoned the police, she'd done all these searches, all these public appeals, all because of a misunderstanding that had spiraled out. They just didn't believe that. They thought that there must have been another motive behind this whole thing, so they continued to grill her on it. Obviously, Michael Donovan had accused her of wanting the reward money, and so they questioned her on that as well.
Originally, it started with Mick are going to take Shannon because you're on the message that the money first took over. They realised they couldn't. That's what Mick's telling us it was.
But Donovan told police of a plan that he and Karen had devised together to try and get this reward money for Shannon's safe return.
I was told that if the reward is £50,000, so the money I was to take Shannon to leave the market, which is what I come from the top of the market and see her, and the cameras will record this.
But Karen Matthews still denied it.
It's rubbish. Every single bit of what he's saying is rubbish. I'm not involved in any of this.
And he's told,
Yeah, he's told a lot of people about their lives.
Dan,
During Donovan's questioning, he was asked about like how he'd been keeping Shannon, how he'd been treating Shannon for this last 24 days. And it turned out that he had been drugging her with those prescription medications that were found in his flat. A sample of Shannon's urine was sent off for testing, and the results came back much worse than police expected. Shannon had not only been drugged with travel sickness tablets, but also with alcohol. The urine test tells us that Shannon ingested these drugs within the 48 hours before her rescue. So, now that Shannon was definitely drugged. They wanted to know what more before these 48 hours.
The hair was cut into small sections, approximately 3 centimetres in length, and that would roughly equate to approximately 3 months of hair growth. Hair on average grows around about a centimetre.
In the 24-day ambition, 12 months running up to that.
The potent hypnotic, benzodiazepine drug, meclizine, the active sickness pill, amitriptyline, which is a potent antidepressant, tramadol, which is an analgesic or painkilling drug, and dihydrocodeine, which is also an analgesic painkilling drug.
Now, I don't understand much about medications, but I do know that is not going to be very safe. Matthews and Michael false imprisonment and perverting the course of justice. They were both sentenced to 8 years each by a judge called Mr. Justice McComb. I never said like 4 or 5 months for his child pornography charge. For perverting the course of justice with both his crimes and his uncle Michael Donovan's crimes. One of Craig's sisters, Amanda Hyatt, for perverting the course of justice with both his crimes and his uncle Michael Donovan's crimes. One of Craig's sisters, Amanda Hyatt, was also arrested for assisting in a one of Craig with both his crimes and his uncle's. One of his sisters were also arrested for to 20 weeks in like I had to names of judges. Mr. Justice. Like I had to. Craig was sentenced to 20 weeks in prison, so like 4 or 5 months for his child pornography charges. And two of his sisters were also arrested for perverting the course of justice with both his crimes and his uncle Michael Donovan's crimes. One of Craig's sisters, Amanda Hyatt, was also arrested for assisting in a She's obviously I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Obviously, Karen went to prison and all of her children were taken off of her and they were all put into foster families. The whole time that Karen was in prison, her former friend Julie Bushby was the only person to ever
And did you get it?
No.
What was it you wanted answers to?
I just wanted the truth.
explanation of why she would have done it?
Well, no, it's not just that. She kept saying that, you know, the people who why what.
She never
Going
told you.
outside. And every time that Julie went and visited Karen, she'd been assaulted by another prison mate. Like, she was always coming out with like a black eye and bruises and bloody face. Karen was released early in April of 2012 after serving just 4 years. She took her daughter through all of that. She served just 4 years. And Michael Donovan was released even earlier than Karen. Karen was given a new public identity, but the court believed that she was incapable of maintaining a public identity. So basically, she uses this new name that they've given her in like public situations, like, you know, when you're like using on a table and whatever, little things like that. She'll still use like official documents. Shannon herself was also given a completely new identity. She went into foster care and she now lives somewhere else in the country. However, it's been reported that Shannon did suffer with counselling. I don't know if she's still going through that. If she is, it's been like 10 years almost. It's been over 10 years. And I really hope she's doing okay now, you know. Karen's friends and family maintain to this day that Donovan and Karen could not have done this alone. Like, neither of them were intelligent enough to devise this plan and come up with this plan. If you remember, Karen was very vulnerable, very childlike, very easy to manipulate. And so experts that have looked at this case believe that someone else must have been helping her. Neither of them was enough, and Karen was really bad. They believe that someone was encouraging Karen to go through with it and telling her it's not as bad as it actually was, because, like I said, she's very childlike, and if someone is telling you like, it's not bad, you're not doing a bad thing, then Karen would have believed that, and that is what kept her going for so long, for 24 days. So just a side note, just a little information that I found quite interesting. It was found that a month before Shannon's abduction, there was an episode of that had a very familiar sound. It was a show about a family that lived on a council estate where a young boy got fake kidnapped and held in a house just a few doors down from his own in an attempt at getting a £500,000 reward. The theory that Karen and Donovan got inspiration from this episode was dismissed by police, and it's not believed that they did. I just thought that was kind of interesting, you know. And that is it for this case. If you're just here for the case and you don't want to hear my own like opinions and inputs and stuff, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, all that. But yeah, if you want to hear my opinions on it, let's go. So, like I've said like a million times in this video, my family was very affected by this case. I feel like a stuck record. But honestly, me and Matthew were 4 months apart in age. We were both 9. And obviously I lived like 2 blocks away from her, like literally 10 minutes away from her. Well, not anymore, but I did at the time. And when you can relate the case to someone in your family, so like for example, the Ben Needham case particularly really affects me because Ben Needham was 1.5 when he went missing, and my nephew right now is 1.5.